Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to AriesEDC. We are picking up on some of the jobs. We have the Hawks. They've all been glued up and we are ready to get these finished. So let's go. All right, guys, so we got these all glued up. I need to cut these pins off, smooth all that out. It's time to start shaping up the Hawks. Yes, we're looking really stinking good on these, and this is the only one I'm worried about at any point during any of this process right now, but I think we're gonna be okay. So we are all dried up and we are ready to rock. Oh, by the way, while those were gluing up, I started playing with some pry bars. How about some AriesEDC pry bars? I don't know. After about a day and a half of hand sanding, we are done with the handles. They came out pretty stinking good. Man, look at that. Ugh. That is so deep with all of the movement and stuff in there. Gosh, so looking cool. The blue one came out looking really cool with the brass. That thing is cool. I gotta look up this material, what the name of it is again. I forgot what the name of it is. It's like Arctic blue something, so I have to look at that. And then you have the purple. What's funny about the purple is these two are purple, remember, purple pins, and that's black, so you can tell a difference. It's just a really dark purple, but yeah, they all came out really good. I need to touch up some stuff on the blades a little bit, and then we are ready to rock as far as getting these done. So the next step would be sheaths. I do need to do some finishing work on the blades. I just need to do a couple things going back and forth to just get a couple areas looking a little bit better and get some of these micro scratches out of it, which is annoying, but I gotta make it look good. It's those little touches that make the big difference. Especially, I could have just hand sanded this and I wouldn't have had to worry about that, but I'm trying to keep the belt finish, and those are the little things that I personally have to deal with. But these are looking pretty good. The red, the blue, and the purple. Oh man, I can't wait to see all 6 of these sitting together. All right, so I did the little finishing touches on the handles, and I did everything. And this is the stage where the more I look at things, the more I want to work on things. Just like little things start to annoy me, and then I'll keep working on it. But as you can tell, I've taped up the blades and I've already pressed out the sheaths. Excuse me. So we are ready to start cutting up the kydex and getting the sheaths done. This was my last piece of purple, and I'm hoping this works out. If it doesn't, that's okay. I'm just gonna have to do this purple instead of just regular purple, which I didn't kind of want to do, but I will if I have to. I wanted it just to be regular purple kydex, but that's my last little piece of it, so I'm hoping to make it work. So
We have some work on the handles still left to do because I kind of messed up a little bit of the handles when trying to fix some stuff on the blades, like in here. So I'm gonna have to try to repolish that up a little bit and work on some other stuff. But we are getting there, guys. We are getting there. This is kind of like the final push. So once the sheaths are done, then I got to get that. Plus, I did start the beads, and this is the blue and the brass. I have that brass washer in there, which is going to look pretty cool. But the other ones, they got so stuck that they kind of blew apart trying to get them off. So I got to come up with a different method of gluing these up, because what I'm doing is just not working well. But I got to... So how I'm going to fix this is I'm going to drill a bunch of little small holes on both sides and then glue it all up together again on both of them. And then we'll glue it up and do the beads. So we'll get all that done. But my thing right now is I need to get these sheaths done. Let me get the sheaths done, and then we'll work on the finishing touches with these beads and lanyards and sharpening and everything else. But we are on the final push.
All right, guys, we are making amazing progress on these. The sheaths are done. So I did a red with black loops on these. I know the lighting is horrible right now. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. There we go. We got red with the black. I decided to go black. I don't have white eyelets or anything like that, so I just did black. We have the purple in black. It came out pretty darn good. So we got that one, and then this one I'm really happy with the way that came out. We have the blue and the brass, and the blue and the brass. I think that's just going to be a really classy look on this one. So really excited about that one. So now I need to go fix those beads. I need to glue them up and start working on them. The one is ready, so I can go ahead and start working on that one. And then we just gotta do the beads and then sharpen these and put the loops on. And we're almost done. Holy cow. And I put the loops on, so we went with red, black, and I thought this tan would look pretty cool with the brass, and I really think that that one is going to be cool. And we did the beads, the purple, and I did a black liner in there. I know it's difficult to see it, but there is a black liner, so the purple looks good. We have the red and the white, and oh yeah, that turned out really stinking cool. So what I did, based off of a idea from our friend Jim Miller, was get a brass washer, which I did. So that's a brass washer in the middle instead of using brass liner material or something. So now we have the polished brass in the blue along with the brass pins. the brass on the Kydex, and I gotta tell you, I'm gonna put a black lanyard probably on here with that, and I think this is just going to look awesome. And I'm gonna do black because I don't know if I have navy blue actually. Yeah, I don't really have a navy blue. I'm looking right now. Actually, I do have a navy blue. What do you think? Should I just? Oh yeah, yep, there it is. Navy blue on this one. Should I do red on that one? I guess I should just keep it all red. And then, do I have purple? I don't know if I have enough purple. Oh no, I didn't think this through. Wait, yes I did. Yes I did. I think I'm gonna be good. Boom, purple. Oh, it's gonna be so cool. All right, so next step is I need to sharpen. Let's go talk about that. All right, so we're at the grinder because I've been doing something a little different when it comes to sharpening. I will finish this on my TS Prof sharpening system. It's a fixed angled system and it does an amazing job, but these are a little thick at the edge, and what I've been doing basically is using a 220 grit belt at very low speed, and this is kind of a worn belt. What I do is I just use just the angle, and I just kind of start that sharpening angle so that when I do get on the TS Prof, it doesn't take quite as long. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch this on camera, but I do it at a low speed. Center this, and then I'm just going to do a angle and that kind of just gets me started. It doesn't do a whole lot when I do it this way because I don't want to remove too much material, so I'm just starting that bevel so that when I get on the TS Prof it goes a lot faster. So let me do that real quick and I'll catch you guys up on the other side. All right guys, well, I am finishing up the sharpening on all three this morning. Went fairly well. I am almost done with this one, and I've already picked out the paracord for everything. So I have the finishing touches to do. I am just finishing up this one, getting it perfect, and then I can do the lanyards. And then basically all I have left is I'm just going to do the final inspection on all of these. I need to pull out the ADC RV2 ones and check those again. I think there was just a couple things that I wanted to do on a couple of those just to get those looking even better. Maybe just do a couple passes of the hand sanding on the satin finish on those just to make sure that they are perfect. I want everything to go out looking as good as possible. So we got a nice edge on that. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Make sure I got all everything. Yeah. All right. So what I'm going to do, take this tape off, and I'm going to take it to the polishing wheel and just hit this edge real quick just to make it perfect, because I want it absolutely perfect for you guys. And then we will be looking at putting the finishing touches on these. Got to add the lanyard, the beads, and the carbs, and we were going to be done with all of the hawks. Oh man, it has been a journey. All right. I did it. I finished. I finally finished. Man, this was like, I don't know why this project just seemed like it took forever. Whether it was waiting for these to come back from Peter's or getting these started, I don't know. The hawks ended up taking forever, so let's talk a little bit about them. We have the ADC RV2 pearl blue kieranite. All of the information is basically the same. That's crazy that I finished these. The 380 CRV2 blades I finished on the 21st of July, and I just finished these, which is the 23rd of August. Oh man, geez, that has been crazy. So we have the blue pearl 80 CRV2. These are gonna be, I think I'm gonna ask $200 for these. The in 80 CRV2, they will be $200. We have the pearl white kieranite with the red pins. A lot of interest in this one, which is funny because that was the one I was kind of like, I don't know if I'm gonna like that color combo, and you guys seem to really like that. This is the Arctic Ice or black, or Arctic Black. So this is Arctic Black kieranite, a little bit different than all the others with the green. It turned out excellent. Again, these are all 80 CRV2, and I think they're going to be $200 just based because of the kieranite. This material was called Black Magic, so it's Black Magic, which is just a navy blue kind of pearl kieranite. I put the tan strap, the tan lanyard, the bead that has the brass in it, and the brass. Oh, it looks, I really think this is a classy looking one. Really, I mean, come on. You have the belt finish. These are all AEB-L, nice and sharp, and they all look really stinking good. So I'll put that one there. This is kind of the opposite of this one. This is the red pearl kieranite. I did a red lanyard, white loop. Again, belt finish on the AEB-Ls. I gotta clean up these blades a little bit, obviously, but that red looks awesome. The matching bead, the red lanyard. I don't want it too white because white, I feel like doing a white sheath and a white lanyard would just get dirty too fast, so I'm gonna keep it red. And of course, the wicked purple kieranite with the purple kieranite, or purple kydex, purple and black lanyard, purple bead, everything. Ugh. And I think for the stainless, I'm looking at probably, might be asking $290 for the stainless. So just because of the extra cost in stainless and heat treating and everything else, I think I'm gonna ask $290 for all of these. So here they all are, guys. The hawks are done. Oh my goodness gracious. This was a super long project, and I really don't know why. But I guess it is what it is. It took Peters a while to get these done. I think if I'd finished these on the 21st, that means Peters probably had these for 3 weeks or something. So that's probably why these took so long to finish. So these are going to be dropping probably Thursday, which is August. I have no idea. Maybe I'll just put it on the screen when they are available. If not, I'll put it in the description of this video, or I'll release the date somewhere. But I gotta post these, and this video's gotta come out, and everything else. So you guys are awesome. I hope you appreciate the hawks and are excited about the hawks drop. I'm super excited about getting pictures of these and getting these up on the Etsy store and seeing how they go. Which one is your favorite? I think this blue one, just based on the brass and how everything came out on that, even just the knife alone, I think that one's probably my favorite. And by the way, kudos to Jim Miller for the idea of using a brass washer for the bead. That turned out absolutely awesome. So I don't know, which one's your favorite? Maybe the purple one, maybe this black one, maybe the white one. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Please remember, subscribe, like, leave a comment, or not. That choice is always yours. Good luck, guys. I hope you can get the one you want.